How you doing, YouTube? This is Stash. Doing my first ad for my first, the new YouTube premiere program. I'll talk a little bit about it tonight because it's Thanksgiving Day Eve, and I know you want to be here with Stash to talk about my ad for my Stasi, my up-and-coming Stasi vlog, where I talk about the Stasi. Just what you need. The Ministry of State Security, the Stasi, the State Security Service, the sword and shield of the party. Who does not want to talk about the Stasi on Thanksgiving? I know that's one of my favorite things. M, capital M, small f, capital S. The Stasi. I will give you the preview of what I'm going to be going over. I'm going to be talking about Marcus Wolf, the man without a face, the man who took down Willy Brandt. I'm going to be talking about the DDR, the GDR, the Romeos, Werner Stiller, the Austrian ring. The Stasi Austrian branch is my favorite, of course, because it has Vienna. You may have noticed that I have a bunch of YouTubes with Stash's favorite spy, Udo Proch. Udo 77 was a musical that they did for him. There's also a movie about Udo called Out of Control. He was working for the Stasi. I think I already blogged about my absolutely unsubstantiated theory that maybe, if not Udo, then the secret society Club 45 upstairs from the Cafe Damo that he owned may have something to do with the untimely death of the incredible pop singer Falco. Highly unlikely, but really weird. I was thinking about that. I don't, it was a socialist group, but it was Freemasonic, I think. Club 45. The rarest stuff I talk about. I'll have to follow up on my P2, my Propaganda Do video. So this is a commercial, so I'll try not to ramble too long. But I'm gonna try to do the premiere thing to see if anybody gives a shit about what I'm saying. The problem with talking about obscure stuff is only I am interested in it. But that's what I like. Now, why am I talking about the Stasi? Because it's awesome. Marcus Wolf, the man without a face. Are you kidding me? As part of my commercial, I reveal that people had asked John Le Carré if he had based his incredible character Carla on Marcus Wolf. And he denied it. He said, I didn't know that Wolf existed yet. But the Clary's novels are considered by many, or some people, to be kind of dry or whatever, but they're probably the best spy novels if you're really into it. A lot of people like Tom Clancy and that kind of stuff, but in terms of realism, La Claire is, of course, superior to pretty much, any spy, any fictional spy novelist, but just, with the Clancy has more physical action, and that type of thing. How are we doing on time here? This is just an ad, and I'm drifting and talking about the Stasi. Give me a thumbs down if you think this is the most boring freaking pre-Stasi commercial. But yeah, So, I'm going to be talking about Stille in more detail. My favorite Austrian spies of the Cold War. Who's your favorite in the liner notes? Tell me who. Tell me if it's disrespectful to be talking about the Stasi in such a cavalier manner, because it was probably one of the most repressive state security agencies in history. How much is the United States and Great Britain getting like Stasi land? And why are people of the West willing to give up their freedoms, whereas the Stasi just took them? There was literally one Stasi agent monitoring every 166 persons in East Germany. So think about that. And yeah. So I'm going to talk in more detail, probably repeat some of the crap I was talking about now. Give me more feedback, you YouTubers. Come on. What do you think of these? Yeah. I notice that in this vlogging now, a lot of people do a lot of editing, and it's weird. It's kind of like, I understand why somebody wouldn't want to look at mine. They're just me in real time. But I mean, I don't know what you guys think when the other people are doing these vlogs. They have these cuts and fast lines, and like they talk fast, so it's like you get the information faster, but what's it doing to the attention deficit disorder? And how many of them just nonsense? I don't know how many I've heard that are, months before this, that, stories like, well, Trump has arrested everybody at the CIA with the Marine Corps, or some bullshit. Cass Sunstein, Harvard University, cognitive infiltration crap. You don't get that at the Stasi channel. You might get some drifting, and you might get some nonsense. But any drama you will get will always be interesting. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving. This is my first ad, so this is the preview I will put up when my full Stasi vlog, which I'm sure you'll enjoy, especially if you're in the Stasi, relatives were. Did you survive the repression? Were you in the Cold War? Were you in the intelligence community working for the West? Were you doing battle with the Stasi? Whoa, I'm drifting. Happy Thanksgiving. See you soon with my follow-up on this one. The Stasi. Stas has to talk about the Stasi. By the way, Stille, defector from the Stasi to the West, rest in peace. When I was doing some research for this up-and-coming vlog, I regretfully found out that great spy, Mr. Stiller, has passed away. God bless him. Alright, talk to you guys soon.